How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. So, those of you that will know me, you know me as Abby, and I am the artist at Very Young Carers. Okay, so I'm doing this video especially for you because you might be a bit fed up and bored during all this lockdown. So I hope you enjoy today's activity. The activity that we're going to do today is fingerprint art. So you might get a little bit messy, perhaps put a tablecloth down, okay? I'm going to show you now what art materials you need, and then what you can do is pause the video, go and get all the stuff that you need, and then come back and join me. Okay, so the art materials that we're going to need today are paints. Now, use whatever you've got at home. You might have watercolours, you might have acrylics, and the colours don't really matter that much either. So really do just have a rummage around at home and just use what you've got. So we need some paints. Okay, so that's that. And then a paint palette to put your paints in. So I've already put my paint in, so I'm all ready. And then you're going to need a pen. I've gone for a black pen. You can use a felt tip or a pencil or a normal biro. That's entirely up to you. And then we're going to need an A4 piece of paper. I've chose white, but if all you've got at home is like coloured paper, that's fine. And then you're going to need like a rag or something to dry your hands on. So maybe some kitchen roll or something like that. And then something to dip your fingers in if you get too messy. So I've got a cup of water. So that's everything that we're going to need. Okay, so go and get everything you need and then come back. Okay, welcome back. So here's one that I made earlier, and this is a picture of lots of different things going on. As you can see, I've used my thumb and my finger and all my different sized fingerprints to create all these different pictures of butterflies. We've got a flying bee that's going straight up into the air. I'm not sure what that's doing. We've got a sun, lots of nice flowers, a caterpillar, a ladybird, a tree, a bird, and then this is me and my son and my dog. So if you want, you can do a nice picture of like you and your family or you and your friends, or you can do all your favourite animals. I'm going to just show you a few things today just to get you started, okay? So if you want to do it along with me, that would be fantastic. Okay, I'm really missing you all. I hope that you have fun. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm just going to put that over to the side, and I'm going to take my A4 piece of paper. So this is white, and oh, it looks a bit blank, doesn't it? Okay, let's get some colour on there. So we're going to take our paints, and I'm going to start off with the sun. Okay, so what you're going to do is get your thumb, dip it into the paint, and it's all squidgy, and then you should have it on the end of your thumb like this, and then just print it onto your page, and then you should get a little bit of a round circle like that, and then I'm just going to dip my thumb into the water and give it a clean. Okay, and then I'm going to use, I'm dipping it in the water then, I'm going to use my little pinky, and I'm going to dip it in the same yellow paint. Okay. And then I'm going to do the sun shining nice and bright. The sun's shining nice and bright today while I'm making this video. I wonder if the sun's shining where you are right now. Look out the window. Does it look nice? It does here. I'm going to clean my little finger and just give it a wipe. We want to try and keep nice and clean, don't we? Okay, so my sun's done. And then I'm going to do my flowers next. So I've got pink flowers. So I'm going to use this index finger, and I'm going to just dip it into my paint. Like that. It feels a bit squishy. Like, I wonder how you find it. Does it feel squishy? Does it feel nice? Maybe you don't like the feeling of it. I don't know. So once you've got a nice amount on your finger, just print it down like this, and then you get lots of different shaded flowers. and it's okay if they don't all look the same. So this is quite full and this is quite empty of paint, but that's great. That's a really nice mixture. Okay, so dip it in your water, give your finger a clean, and then I'm going to take my middle finger and I'm going to use the green paint. Now we're going to do the leaves of the flowers. So once you've got the green paint on your finger, on your fingertip, print it onto your page like so. You might need to redip halfway through. And this is for the leaves. So at the moment it doesn't really look like flowers and it doesn't look like leaves, does it? But don't you worry, it will do by the time we've finished. Right, so next I'm going to do the butterflies in the sky. So I'm going to take my index finger again, this one. It really doesn't matter what finger you use because my fingers might be a bit bigger than yours. So you can use your thumb or you can use any of these fingers. Just play and experiment. It's really good fun. Okay, so just do loads of different ones and then see what animals you can make out of them. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to do my butterfly and I'm going to do orange. There we go. I've got lots on my finger. So I'm going to do the wings going up like this. And then I'm going to turn my page over and I'm going to do my wings going down. There we go. And then I'm going to take my middle finger and I'm going to dip it in the blue. And I'm going to go in the middle like that. There we go. So, as you can see, I've got 2 fingers at the moment with paint on. Let's not forget and scratch our nose because then we'll get blue noses. We don't want blue noses. So I'm going to do my next butterfly and I'm going to do the body this time. It really doesn't matter whether you do the body or the wings first. Like I said before, just play, experiment. Don't worry if you get it wrong or you think it doesn't look right. This is going to be a unique masterpiece. So it really, really doesn't matter if you think that it doesn't look great at the moment. I'm going to help you draw around it in a bit, okay, just to define it. So I'm on to my 3rd butterfly and I just need to finish off the wings. There we go, like that. And this page is spinning around. I hope I'm not giving you a headache. I'm going to dip my fingers in the water and give them a clean. Okay, so I'm going to do my bumblebees this time. So I'm going to, oh, I keep dipping it in the water. I keep dipping my finger in the water instead of the paint. Okay, I'm going to take the yellow and we're going to do our bumblebees. Now, who likes bumblebees? I love bumblebees. They make honey, which is really yummy. I'm going to take my yellow paint and I'm going to go up like this here and I'm going to do one to the side there. So those are going to be my bumblebees, even though they don't really look like bumblebees at the moment. Right, so what have I got left to do? I've got quite an empty page over here, haven't I? So I'm going to do my caterpillar and he has an orange face, my caterpillar. And I'm going to roll this one because I want him to have quite a round face. So I'm going to start my finger here. I'm going to put it down and I'm going to roll it over like that so it's quite long. Okay, and then just clean my fingertip off there. And then I'm going to take a light green and I'm going to do the body. So it's going to be quite shaped, arched. There we go. So I'm just going to do it like that. So he's going round a little bit. Okay, so at the moment it looks like lots of blobs, doesn't it? But that's okay. That's okay because I'm going to show you what to do next. So your picture might look something a little bit similar to this, does it? Okay, so I've chose a black pen just to give it a bit of outline. So you can choose a black pen or a pencil, it's up to you. Okay, so what we're going to do now is give it a bit of character and bring it to life. Okay, so like I said, it doesn't really look like the animals that we've drawn, does it? So let's put some smiley faces on there. So I'm going to start with mine. So this is me in the middle, isn't it? So I'm going to put a smiley face and then I'm going to be waving hello. and I'm going to have 2 little feet, and I'm going to have my hair. And then my son's got spiky hair, a nice smile, and he's waving as well. There we go. There we go. So that looks great. And then the dog, what you want to do with the dog is give the dog a tail, maybe some ears, and a smiley face, and then some feet. And there we go. So we've got something taking shape. I'm going to put a little hill there so it looks like we're standing on something. Okay. And then let's do the caterpillar. So I'm going to give the caterpillar a smiley face, some little antennas, and then some feet. Caterpillars have got so many feet, haven't they? There we go. There's the caterpillar. And then let's put him on a hill as well. Yeah? Can you see it taking shape now? You feel a bit better about it? Okay. So then I'm going to do the ladybird. Now the ladybird's going to have a black face and a black back and some spots in the middle, and then 2 little spiky things and 2 legs. Oh no, he has 3 legs. He has 6 legs. 3 on each side. Yeah, there we go, and he's on a little hill. There we go. So next I'm going to do the tree, and I'm going to give it a really long trunk like this. Okay, and maybe a couple of branches as well. There we go, so it should look a little bit like that. And then next I'm going to show you how to do the butterfly. So with the butterflies, I've just gone round just to give it a bit of shape, definition. So I'll do it a bit slower. So if you do the middle body, just go up like that. Then do the wings. And these, I love this because it really doesn't have to be neat. It really doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. And it still looks like a butterfly, doesn't it? How great is that? And then lastly, this one. And there we go. So there's my 3 butterflies. I love that. I think it looks fantastic. Okay, so my son, you don't have to go around your son if you don't want. I'm going to go around my son because I just love this black pen and the way that it just brings it all to life. Okay, and then I'm going to do my bumblebees. Now, my bumblebees are flying up into the sky somewhere, but they're happy about that, so let's give them a smiley face. And then bumblebees have got these black lines on them, haven't they? And some wings and some feet. So I'm not sure where this one's going. Yeah, there we go. Let's improvise. There we go. Some wings. Oh, it looks a bit sad, that one. There we go. So those are my bumblebees. Okay, so your picture should be looking something like this. Now I'm going to do my bird at the top of the tree, and I'm going to give him a little bit of a curly tail, and I'm going to give him a beak, and then I'm going to give him an eye, a wing, and some feet. There we go. So we've got a bird in the tree. Okay, now the last thing we need to do are the flowers. Now, I told you before, these don't look like flowers at all, do they? So I'm going to show you how to make them look like flowers. What we're going to do is draw a stem down through the pink one up into the green one. Okay, so start in the pink one, go down and up into the green one. Don't worry if you go over any of the paint, that's absolutely fine. From the pink one, we're going to go down and up into the green one. Now these lines might not be straight, they might be curved. Let me show you. So this pink one might go curved like that and then back up, which is fine. And then this pink one down and up. I'm not sure where that green one lives, so we'll go down like that and we'll go up. And then again down and up. And down and up. There we go. So they're all sitting in front of each other, aren't they? They look beautiful then. They remind me of tulips, actually. I do like tulips. But they're not going to be tulips because I'm going to put leaves on them. You can leave them like that if you want, or you could add leaves. So really rough. I love drawing rough flowers like this because they really don't need to be neat, and as you can see I'm doing it quite fast and I'm just letting go and I'm just having fun. Really don't need to do this really like neat, honestly. Just go for it, just have some fun. And the great thing about it as well is you really can't make a mistake, okay, because you can just always turn it into something else. So that's my finished piece, which I think looks absolutely fantastic, if I don't say so myself. I really want to see your pictures. Please share them. So once you've finished doing them, please take a photograph of them and upload them, okay? So all the details should be below this video. Yeah, and then it'll help me like stay in touch with you guys, which is really nice. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope it's been nice. And I do look forward to seeing you all soon. Okay, take care. Okay, bye.